Bro, I am trying to get this camera set up, and it is, Jesus, this is taking forever. Put that there. It's still kind of uneven, but whatever. It is what it is. So what's good, YouTube? Jabbar back with Abdul Aesthetics. And see, what I was trying to do is I was trying to flip the phone and catch it. You know what I'm saying? So let's try that again. What's good, YouTube? Jabbar back with Abdul Aesthetics. And today, see, I got it. But anyway, and today is a very special day because I finally got my CDL permit. Yes, yes, yes. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I deserve it. But before I went to go get that, I would look at YouTube videos on how to get it. I never really felt like the advice I was getting was straightforward or good enough, because there are a lot of videos of people who got their CDLs and their permits. They just seem like to be a little over the place. I'm not like throwing shade or anything, but they just seem to be all over the place. And this isn't gonna be that. What we're gonna do today, bro, did something fly out my nose? What we're gonna do today is I'm gonna take you through step by step exactly what I did to get my CDL permit. And you can do the same thing. You can use these tools, these methods, and I can almost guarantee that you're going to get your CDL permit if that's what you want to do. You wouldn't be on this video if that's what you didn't want to do.
What?
Or, right? Is that how you say that? You wouldn't be on this video if that wasn't what you wanted to do. You know what I'm talking about. Before we get into this video, make sure to subscribe to this video if you thought it was helpful. I don't usually make videos like this, but I know there's a lot of people who are going through the same thing that I was going through, so I figured, hey, why not help everybody out? The first thing I did is I did read the necessary chapters in the CDL handbook. At first, the DMVs in South Carolina, much like all other DMVs, were taking appointments. Now they're starting to offer walk-ins, so you can go there, see if you can get a copy from them, go to your local sheriff's department. They should have a copy of it as well. You could probably get one offline. It should be no more than like 15, 20 bucks. And you can also download a PDF version offline. You go to the table of contents, you look up the specific endorsements that you need. That'll be general knowledge, air brakes, and combination. For your Class B, you need general knowledge and air brakes. For your Class A, what I have, you need your general knowledge, air brakes, and your combination endorsements. I went through and I did read over the necessary steps, but that wasn't good enough. I think it totaled out to maybe 20 pages. You know, I felt as though I was good enough to go through and get it, but that wasn't enough. So what I also did is I went back into my phone and I realized I had downloaded a few specific apps to help me get through this tough time. The number one app that I downloaded was an app called DMV Genie. If you go on the app, you put in what state you're in, you sign into it, you don't have to pay anything, it's free, it's the free version. You can pay $15 to unlock every possible example of a test that you may get. They give you a practice mode, they give you a test mode as well. The good thing about this app is that it tells you what you got wrong as you answer the question. With a lot of apps, what they do is they put you through a practice mode or a test mode and they just hold on to the questions and answers until you get to the end of the test. But with this app specifically, what it does is if you answer the right question, it'll be highlighted in green. And if you answer the question wrong, it'll be highlighted in red, but it'll simultaneously highlight the correct answer in green. It's kind of like the basic version. I wouldn't necessarily rely solely on that app to pass the test. My advice would be study that app, get to the point to where you can take each test that you need to take and get every question right. Get 100% on each test. That's how long you should take it. It may take a couple days to get to that point, or if you have a lot of time on your hand, it may take a few hours. Definitely use that to get to where you need to be at. You take the test. If you feel confident, try to take the practice test without using your phone or using any other type of guide to get these answers. That definitely helped me out in the long run. The second app that I downloaded was an app called CDL Prep. I can't necessarily speak for every state. The questions that were on the CDL Prep app were the exact questions that were on the test when I went to the DMV. It was kind of crazy because the questions that are on the previous app that I was talking about, the DMV Genie, they weren't on the actual test. But with CDL Prep, it just a few words were switched around, but it was virtually the same exact questions in the same exact way as the test. This app is gonna be what I would definitely rely on. If I was going to rely on anything, it would definitely be this app. So my advice would be to do the DMV Genie first and then study the CDL Prep app because that'll give you more understanding. It'll be as close as the DMV's question and answers is going to get with that app. It's a little bit harder to get through. It's a little bit harder to get every question right on those tests. What it does is it holds on to your questions and answers until the end of the test, and then you have the option to go back and see what you messed up on. It gives you about 100 questions per test, so it just basically gives you any version of the test that you may get. CDL Prep is the best app in my opinion. Also, I used to drive for FedEx. I'd be in a FedEx truck all day long. I usually would have one AirPod in. I would look at specific YouTube channels to help me get a better understanding of what exactly I need to do. There's a YouTube channel called DMV Written Tests, and if you go to their playlist, you will see that they have each individual state that offers a CDL licensing program. You use that, you go to your specific state, just like how CDL Prep, the questions and answers very closely resemble that of the actual test. This YouTube page did the same thing. What I would do is I would listen to it while I'm working. I would just put my mind at ease, listen to these tests over and over and over and over again. I know if you go on the page, some tests may be 10 minutes, some videos may be 30 minutes, some may be even 40 minutes. Just listen to it over and over and over again until it gets stuck in your head that this is the correct answer, right? Because what you do is you train your mind to understand and to listen for specific keywords like PSI, words like chalk, words like rollover, words like skid, phrases like air pressure. You pay attention to those, and when you pick up on it, you can actually use that as a means of actually trying to pass the actual test. Definitely check out DMV Written Tests, and if they helped you out, make sure to subscribe to their channel, because I subscribe to it, because they help me out. You never know, they might actually help me out as well in the future, because I might need some answers to some questions that they may have. So definitely check them out. The last one is a YouTube channel called Driving TV. I basically use this specific YouTube channel to get me through the combination version of the test, because combination gave me the most problems. I passed general knowledge on the first try, I passed air brakes on the third try, and I passed combination on the fourth try. You may be able to pass each test on your first try. That's what we're hoping for. Just in case you don't do that, you can definitely use this specific YouTube channel to help you get through it. A fun fact is, when I went to take the combination test for the last and final time, right before I got my permit, the first time I took the test, it took me 30 minutes to complete it because I was nervous. The last time I took that test, no lie, I literally completed that test in 4 minutes. I put my phone to the side and time went by so quick, it almost felt like I was in and out of the DMV in like 10 minutes. That goes to prove and goes to show how important certain YouTube channels and certain videos can help you. With this specific YouTube channel, it's kind of like the last one. You have a young lady reading you the questions, and she also reads you the answers and then gives a reason behind those answers. If you listen to this over and over and over, pay attention to keywords, pick up on certain things, and you'll be able to pass your test. I'm guaranteeing you right now. If you're on this video, you've probably taken this test time and time again, and you just can't seem to get it. But I'm trying to tell you, if you listen to what I'm saying, if you follow this advice, if you subscribe to this channel, you will definitely be on the right track. And if you use the advice I give you, I can almost guarantee that you will get it on the next try, maybe the second try after watching this video. I can guarantee that at least. So with that being said, man, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you're watching this, I really hope you go out there and you get your CDL permit, then get you a nice little gig and get you your CDL. And I don't know, you may want to work for a company, you may want to start your own trucking business. I hope all of these good things happen for you. I've been trying to get mine for a while. It just so happened that I stumbled across these certain methods, and they definitely helped me, so I know they can help you. So with that being said, man, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, deuce. I still can't believe I didn't catch my phone when I flipped it the first time.